Alright, so I got your instructions in the mail, in the email, and I printed them up, and I've taken the sensor and I've taped it to a box. So my Z-axis is up this way, my X-axis is this way, exactly as on the instructions. So we're going to start with this position. I am using firmware version 2.30 B5 as per your instructions. So I'm hitting the calibrate button. The light flashes. The motor starts moving. I turn off the motor. I'm going to the next position. Calibrate. Light flashes. Motor starts turning. Turn off the motors. Next position. Calibrate button. Light flashes. Motor starts turning. Turn off the motors. Next position. Calibrate button. Lights flash. Motor starts turning. Motor's off. Fifth position. Calibrate button. Light flashes. Turn the motors off. And finally, the last position. Calibrate. Light flashes. Motor starts turning, motors off. Alright, I'm going to come back in a minute. I'm going to install the IMU onto the gimbal, and then we're going to see the result. Okay. Alright, I've installed the IMU on the gimbal. So now I am going to mount the camera. So the camera is now mounted to the IMU and is fairly well balanced. Now I'm going to fire up the motors, and this is the result. You can see over here he's just going nuts. So there you go. I have followed the procedure exactly for advanced 6-point calibration of the IMU, and you can see clearly the camera is still, not only that, but the yaw axis isn't even on. This is using default settings. So if I say use defaults, I'll probably have to recalibrate. Alright, so now I'm going to do the simple calibration. Laying the IMU down flat, holding it still. Calibrate. There you go. Turn off the motors. Hold it perfectly still. Calibrate the gyro. There you go. Thing still goes nuts no matter what I do. And it looks like the Y-axis is not even on.